we've never met.
Yeah, never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also too, Rik. He always places these beautiful comic book covers up on the internet, and I always have to stop and look at it and go, wow, that is so cool, you know? So, yeah.
I had the advantage of interviewing a lot of famous people before they were really big and famous, and they provided covers for me.
Awesome.
Which was awfully nice of them, just based on our relationship. Steve Butler, who did some work on Spider-Man and did the Badger, which I really enjoyed in the 80s and 90s, just did a new cover for us too that we just put up this last week. But the comics don't come out until we start the Kickstarter on Friday, but the comics won't actually be published for another 2 months.
Talk about that as well. Anything you want to promote, like talk about your book and the story, and talk about the Kickstarter. Yeah, just let them know about it. And John is here too.
Yep, John's here.
And I wrote the MLJ Companion.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Fantastic.
Hey, John.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Oh, good, good.
Looking forward to this. Hi, Rik.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Hi. Good to see you.
There it is. The best mustache in comics.
Oh, thank you.
Just to go over quickly what we're going to do. We're going to start on time, and so we'll finish on time. I'm going to just quickly introduce the show and introduce Rik. This is the creative journey of Rik Offenberger. So he's going to talk about what led him into comics and the amazing adventures he's had in the comic book industry. And then I'm going to pass it to you guys who know a lot more about the comic industry than I do. And then you can ask him questions because you'll understand the context of what he's doing better than I can also. And then we'll spend some time at the end sharing contact information and what is new and exciting. And I want to make sure that everybody gets their contact information out. So be prepared to get that out as well at the end of the show.
Very good.
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll wait for you to come back, then we'll start. Okay, you ready?
This meeting is being recorded.
Greetings and welcome to Mount Olympus. I am Hercules Invictus, and today on Living Mythology, I'm proud to bring you the creative journeys of Rik Offenberger. Rik Offenberger is a legend, and he's very well known in comic book circles and beyond, and he's involved currently in a lot of creative projects as he's been throughout his entire career. So we'll welcome Rik. Rik, greetings and welcome.
Well, thank you. It's an honor to be here. Really enjoying the invite. Love talking about comics. Comics have been my whole life, and since I was a child. And I've been fortunate enough to work in a variety of fields of comics, and it's really, really exciting to be here.
Thank you very much. And we have Paul Dale Roberts here as a co-host. Greetings, Paul. How are you?
Hey, I'm real excited about this show because I love comic books. When I became a paranormal investigator, the comic books took a back burner. And but I was part of the comic book industry. I had a newsletter called the People's Comic Book Newsletter, and all the copies of it, there was like 150 issues, I believe. And all 150 issues are at Bowling Green University Special Collections. So I made sure that they're well preserved, and also too they're at the Library of Congress. And I used to do a lot of interviews and a lot of reviews of comic books. And some of the interviews, we even did an interview with William Shatner when he had his own comic book out, and I think it was called a text series, if I remember right. I'm not sure. But yeah, comic books. My very first letter ever published was in Mr. Miracle #4, and if you look,
Oh, that's
if you do a search on Wikipedia for letter hack, that's one word, letter hack, you'll see that I am a notorious letter hack that did over 1,000 letters in various comic books. So, and I'm right up there with George R.R. Martin, who did Fire and Ice, Game of Thrones. He was a letter hack.
So I have legends who are co-hosts, and that includes John Carl Pepe, who has a legacy show on my channel. It was a show that carries on the tradition of his father, who was a radio personality among many other things. Welcome, John.
Thanks for having me, Hercules. Yes, the show is the Pep Talk, and yes, it is in honor of my father, Phil Pepe, who was a sports writer and was on CBS FM for a time. But I also have had a lifelong love of comics. I have been